So we're on our way to a closing. Well, kind of. It's funny, a lot of people don't realize lenders a lot of times don't ever meet their clients. So it's kind of fun when we get a chance to. So this was actually a referral from some people I worked with for years before I actually got into lending. So it is fun that we get to kind of go out and I get to meet. It's their brother, so I've never met him in person. But that's one of my favorite things to do is I love meeting clients. I feel like that's such a difference between realtors and lenders that people don't realize, is that oftentimes lenders don't get to do kind of the personal side of it. So a lot of times the job is trying to make it as personal as possible. So oftentimes we never actually get to truly meet our clients, which is kind of crazy. So it's fun when I get to do this. This is usually my favorite part, is trying to actually get out in front of the client and actually meet the client. And it makes it a lot of fun. So we're just about to pull in.
Okay, you shake and then pop it with your thumb. Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, so that's what we want to. So when you have those clients that are saying, you know, I'm just going to wait, then that gives us the opportunity to say, totally understand it. Let me just share something with you though. Not that you have to buy right now. I'm not going to push you to do that. But let me just share with you why I think this is a good time to buy a home, and why I would personally buy a home if I needed to buy today. And then you can give them that information so that way they can make a formative decision versus just an emotional decision. Because it's emotions that are going to hold that person back, and it's the actual data that's going to produce a real solid, good answer for them. So, this says it right here. Small dip in Roseville doesn't mean prices are crashing. It means your buyer might get a better deal than last year's buyer did. That means that when they get that home today and they get that 6.3%, 6.4% interest rate, that's going to give them the better deal than they had last year when prices were a little bit high.
In case you couldn't tell, this week was just a little crazy. I didn't really film a whole lot this week, which was part of a problem. So we're just listening to JJ talk today about a market update and kind of what he got. So not a ton to learn from this week, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. And yeah, trying to make things that are beneficial. I'm doing the vlogs, but I'm also going to get back into the loan programs as well as just other interviews with other loan officers and other people in the industry. Try to get things that are useful for people to use. And you know, not everything's going to always be the best, but yeah, hopefully you get some sort of benefit out of this and enjoy watching it. So thanks.